After working with people make that transition from pre-retirement to retirement, the number one priority for you and what you should be thinking about is your income in retirement. How much income do you need? Where is it coming from? And is there a gap in your income versus expenses? Is there a gap, a deficit that you're going to have to make up from somewhere? Maybe your portfolio. And so when we think about income in retirement, where is your income going to come from? And for the sake of this video, I have a couple interesting stats here that I want to share with you. 67% of adults say that they have assets designed to help them produce income in retirement. And this is from the Fed, by the way, a study they did. This included 61% who had a 401k or other employer-sponsored plan, an IRA or a Roth IRA. 29% who had a defined benefit pension. As of today, 20% of adults between the ages of 25 and 54 have pensions. So what we see here is that the prevalence of pensions is obviously falling dramatically. 36% of those between 55 and 64 had a pension, and 54% of those 65 plus had a pension. 91% of Americans 65 plus receive a Social Security benefit here in the US. In 2024, 82% of all retirees said that they were doing okay in retirement or living comfortably. So when you think about where is your retirement income going to come from, again, we want to first identify the income sources that we will have in retirement. And as we saw here, 91% of Americans will receive a Social Security benefit. So let's assume that, hey, in retirement, we use the general rule of thumb, which states you need 70 to 80% of your pre-retirement income in retirement. And for easy math, let's just assume pre-retirement, you were making $100,000. Therefore, you need about $70,000 to $80,000 per year in retirement. Well, Social Security, depending on your situation, might only make up 30 to 40% of your income in retirement. So therefore, where is the difference coming from? If only 36% of people between the ages of 55 and 64 have a pension and 20% between the ages of 25 and 54, for the vast majority of people as we continue to age, and as we mentioned, pensions are losing their prevalence. Therefore, strategically planning for your income in retirement has never been more important. In fact, when you think about retirement, we want to first identify that. What are our income sources? And to the best of our ability, what is our income gap? We can then figure out a portfolio balance needed to retire once we have figured that out. We also need to think about how long is our retirement going to be? Are we going to live a 25-year retirement or a 30-year retirement? And while we don't know the day that, God forbid, we pass away, it is important to plan for a longer retirement. The last thing we want to do is run the risk of running out of money. So going back to our income in retirement, we need to calculate everything we have going on. Our Social Security benefit, our combined benefit. And if we look at the average Social Security benefit, an individual received about $2,008. So for a combined total of about $4,016 per month. The median retirement income for an individual in 2025 is $54,710, and for couples, $100,000 per year. So again, doing the quick math here, depending on your situation, your Social Security benefit might make up anywhere from 30 to 50% of the income that you need in retirement. And so for you in your situation, it is crucial to identify, where is your income coming from? Is it enough in retirement? If it isn't, how have you composed your portfolio from both an asset allocation and an asset location perspective to support the income that you need in retirement? Guys, if you need help with this, we build plans just for you to create a retirement income strategy so that you have clarity in your own retirement. If this is something you're interested in, please reach out. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to help you along the way. And if you're interested in designing your own plan, click the link in the description, create your free retirement plan, and you'll be on your way in no time. Thank you so much. Have a good one.